Want to better understand the health and equity conditions in your community? The Equity Data Navigator helps you explore the data behind the stories and take action. The Navigator combines the best health and population data from a variety of national and statewide sources and is updated at the beginning of each year. Using the Navigator, you can access up-to-date data about Colorado communities and the factors that influence health at the local level. Now let's explore the Navigator. Start on the general Colorado Equity Compass site, then go to the Equity Data Navigator. To enter the Navigator, you must first choose a county. Let's look at a county in the southwestern part of Colorado, Gunnison County. Here we have a map of Gunnison County. The map is broken up into sections called census-tracts. Census-tracts are areas that contain on average about 4,000 people and are set by the U.S. Census Bureau every 10 years. In urban counties, census-tracts are the size of neighborhoods, but in rural areas like Gunnison, they can be much bigger parts of the county. Right now, the map is showing data for all of Gunnison County, but I can also select a specific census tract to see the data for that neighborhood or area. You can also use the zoom in and out buttons and your mouse to explore the map. At any time, you can change which county you're looking at using this button and searching for the county you want. For now, let's stay on Gunnison and unselect the census tract so we can see data for the whole county. The Equity Data Navigator shows data about demographics, health outcomes, and the social determinants of health. On the right-hand side, you'll find key data about language, education, income, demographics, and breakdowns by demographic group. Below the map, you can explore health outcomes and a measure of racial diversity. This includes life expectancy, health status, and the percentage of people of color in the area. Remember, all the data will update depending on which area you select on the map. Now, let's look at the data about social factors that impact health, also known as social determinants. The Equity Data Navigator calculates a social determinants of health index that shows how a county or census tract compares with the overall state of Colorado. In this example, Gunnison County is performing better in the areas of economics, education, food access, health services, and social connection, but ranks lower for environment and housing. Each index score is determined by 3 or 4 key factors per social determinant of health. To see which factors contribute to the score, click on the specific social determinant of health. In the case of education, this index is determined by reading proficiency, high school education, and higher education. Here you can see what these values are for Gunnison County. There are over 25 social determinant of health metrics in this section, so be sure to explore them all. After exploring one county or census tract, you may want to compare areas to one another. Using the Navigator's comparison feature, you can compare 2 areas side by side. This includes the ability to compare any combination of county, census tract, and state-level data. First, let's compare Gunnison County to the state of Colorado. Click the orange comparison tab in the upper left corner. This view shows all the same data, but now for 2 areas. Right off the bat, we can see some differences, including that life expectancy is higher in Gunnison County than the state of Colorado overall. Scrolling down, you'll see a chart that compares Gunnison County's social determinant of health index to the state value. Again, we see that Gunnison County is performing better on most social determinant categories, except housing and environment. To see how the numbers compare, you can expand those categories below and review the specific data side by side. In the environment section, for instance, Gunnison County experiences more extreme heat days than the Colorado state average, which lowers its environment score. To compare county to county, click the orange Comparison tab, this time using the County/Tract option. This will bring you to a search bar where you can type in another county. Let's compare to neighboring Mesa County. Once again, you'll see the same information, but now it's comparing two counties side by side. You can explore the data the same way we did before. Let's look at how to compare census tracts to other areas. Now we're in Denver County, and I'm interested in comparing the East Colfax area to the West Sloan's Lake area. I'll do this by using the census tract ID. To find the ID, click on a census tract. In this case, I'll click on Sloan's Lake area first. Copy the ID from the top right-hand corner. Next, I'll click on East Colfax and select the Compare County/Tract button. In the search bar, I can paste the ID from Sloan's Lake that I just copied. Now I have the comparison view up again, this time comparing two neighborhoods. Using the radial graph, I can spot differences in economic factors between the two neighborhoods. If I expand the numbers below, I can confirm that there is a large difference in the median family income between these two areas. If I want to compare East Colfax to Denver County as a whole, I can go to the top of the page and switch back to Denver County. All the data you've seen can be downloaded in an easy-to-understand Excel file. Just click the Download button at the bottom of the Equity Data Navigator. Thank you for exploring the Equity Data Navigator. If you have questions or feedback, feel free to reach out to us through the contact page on the site or email us at hello@coloradoequitycompass.org. Signing up for our newsletter is the best way to stay updated on new data and upcoming opportunities for training in data and storytelling.